Hello internet, welcome to Lex Universe. So this is probably not the most recognizable skyline you could possibly have, but still, we can play the game. You can guess where we are. And I will tell you right away because you will not guess it. Unless you read the name of the video or seen the picture. Okay, we're in Auckland, and in this video I want to show you my first impressions from this country. I will show you how I got here. If you're not interested in that, you can skip to this time step of the video. If not, you can consider watching after intro, it will help me out. So let's check it out. Just as I was afraid, it ate my ticket, so I have no souvenir now. That sucks. Still some 2 hours until departure, and that's just the beginning because then it will be 11 hours on the plane, which will be great. But I'm really tired, so I really hope I will sleep throughout the whole flight. And I suppose I will talk to you from Auckland, hopefully. So it's 11 o'clock and this airport is totally dead. Everything is closed, so nothing in comparison to, I don't know, Singapore, or Istanbul, or Doha. Oh my god guys, I've really arrived in New Zealand. That's really cool. So as you could see in the plane, you have to fill out quite extensive arrival card, and yeah, you cannot bring anything like food or anything nature related because you could contaminate the island. And let's see what else they have prepared here for us. So now I have refilled my liquids. I just say this was the worst landing I've ever experienced. We just like hopped several meters down when we were at like, I don't know, 20 meters, so it was quite weird, and then we jumped on the runway. Yeah, not something that I would want to do every day. But anyway, then I had to promise that I won't bring any water, so that I don't know whether they will believe me that this is their water. Let's see. By the way, it's raining like shit. It'll be great. I think I managed to activate my mobile data, but I can't say because I'm on a Wi-Fi, which is an interesting change in comparison with China, where none of the Wi-Fi's actually work. So I have been not only to the passport control but also to the biosecurity control, and I mean I've read some pretty crazy things about this, and it was just the guy asking me, do you have any food? I said no, and he stamped my arrival card, and that was it. So yeah. Oh, I was wrong. So now they will check our bags, I think. And this little shop in the international terminal is where you will get your public transportation card. So the rain got a little bit better. Airport link bus stop. Okay, that's where I want to go. I just have to figure out how it works. So let's give it a try. First, well, I got this card, and you should just tap when you enter the bus, and but how will they know how much they should charge you? Maybe you have to tap it also when you leave the bus? I don't know. Oh, let's find out. And by the way, they drive on the left, which should have been clear, but it's still surprising everywhere I go. So, they don't really announce the stations, but if I calculate correctly, it's the third stop, and you will just recognize it. Looks like a railway station. Really can't miss it. So let's go catch the train to the city center. Here, one of the things that I found really cool, they actually have another official language. Well, another two official languages, except for the New Zealand Sign Language. It's also Maori, which is the indigenous language of people that live here, and I find it incredibly cool. Let me just show you. And that's also New Zealand. I bet that's the first thing that you think of when somebody says New Zealand. So it's actually high spring on the southern hemisphere. So I just realized that the sunrise is somewhere around 6 and sunset around 8, which is amazing. That's the kind of November that I like. Oh Jesus, do I really need to change my location based on the seasons? So I smell a lot of fish dishes, which is something they probably really eat here because we are in the Auckland harbor. Yeah, I'm not really fond of fish, so I will probably pass, but could be fun. So I'm sort of having problems with my mobile data, so I hope that will not be the case the whole stay. And also I like depleted almost 500 megabytes. Like just on the way from the airport. I don't understand it. That's bullshit. So the first charm is you need to figure out which way the bus is going. And since it's opposite from what I'm used to, I was almost waiting on the other side. So yeah, that will take some time getting used to. Well, that's a cool church right next to my hotel. I've never seen anything like this. So the hotel is a little older, as you could see with the elevator, but kind of good. So I withdrew $20 here with the late Queen, but unfortunately I don't think I will be able to spend it because, oh, that's beautiful, because they don't seem to accept cash in almost any store. One thing that I have to criticize is, well, getting on a bus is quite simple. You use this AT hop card, which you can just tap it when you enter and then you leave the bus, but actually you need to give a signal to the driver that you want to get out, and they do not announce the stations, so it's kind of difficult. For some reason, vaping seems to be very popular here. So let me mention prices because I'm quite surprised. I read everywhere that New Zealand is very expensive, and some things really are, like transportation. That's probably the most expensive I've ever seen. Accommodation, it varies. Like my accommodation in Christchurch is like 10 times less expensive than the one in Queensland, so it's quite diverse. But generally, like food and stuff, it's pretty comparable to Europe, even to the Central Europe, right? Like Czech Republic or Slovakia. And I'm not sure whether that means that New Zealand is not as expensive or that Czechia is. Such a weird weather. It's not really like warm, but like the sun is shining and I'm like sweating all the time. It's crazy. It's actually strange. The city has kind of the same population like Prague. It's more widespread and yet it feels fuller. But, well, I don't know. It's nice how we can see. It's nice how we can see all the buildings, and above them there are skyscrapers or just high-rise buildings. It's always what fascinates me about these, well, not old world cities. Yeah, that's an expression that I've just come up with. I kind of like the approach of the city. If you are a pedestrian, fuck you. Seriously. They have what I think are cauliflower chips. I need to try that. It's extremely weird. Aroma is perfect. Oh cool, there's a moving bridge, I think. I would really want to see it work. Well, the waterfront is decent. Nothing really outstanding, but kind of cool. Well, and here with the skyline of Auckland behind me, I'm ending this video. Let's wrap it up. I cannot say much about Auckland because I haven't seen that much. I hope you enjoyed this first glimpse of New Zealand. Trust me, more is coming. Right now I'm leaving Auckland. I'm leaving the North Island actually, and I'm traveling to Christchurch, and in the next few videos we will explore the Southern Island. So I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, stick for the next ones, and please give me a like, subscribe to my channel, check out my other social media, and I will see you in the next one.